Hey guys, welcome back to Kellall Soups 808. So as most of you guys know, if you're regular viewers of the channel, I'm a gigantic Rocky fan. It's been a while since we've had any new Rocky pieces, but there has been a little bit of exciting news, I think, in terms of quarter scale Rocky collectibles, which I'm a mostly quarter scale guy. I think third scale's too big. I've gone on about this a lot in the past. But we're in for a treat, guys. PCS recently just revealed this concept image of a quarter-scale diorama of Rocky versus Apollo Creed. Now, this is directly from the end of the third movie. After, Apollo calls in that favor, he wants a one-on-one bout with Rocky after he's trained him to fight Clubber, and he just wants, no cameras, no audience, just to find out who's better. That iconic scene at the end, which becomes this cool painting. Looks like we're going to get a quarter-scale dio from PCS, Premium Collectible Studios. So this is what Ant Adams, one of the main guys at PCS, recently put out on the Facebook page. This is a super cool concept. To be interesting to see how lifelike they can get the portraits, because that's what matters most. But I'm very impressed by this concept. I think it's great. As far as I know, this is the quarter scale piece they are going to be putting out. I don't think they're going for the individual statues like they did with the third scale pieces, which were good, but they were just too big in my opinion. So this is what we're going to get. This dial. I don't know that we're going to get any other dials, Rocky vs. Drago, Rocky vs. Clubber, but to be honest, I don't really care about those. This is an iconic scene from the third movie, and this is what I want to see. And if this concept turns out to be what we actually get in terms of the design of the base and whatever, I'll be very happy. I love the boxing gloves hung up on the corners there. I love the ring ropes and the Mighty Mix boxing gym poster there. But I feel this is something to get excited about. If these statues are quarter scale, it'll be a dio, so it'll be nice and big and meaty, but not too big, not third scale big. Just right, I think, for my collection. So I'm super excited to see what they do. Just hopefully they nail the portraits, which obviously is the most important thing. Speaking of portraits, one of the best companies ever to do portraits is Blitzway. And we all know that they did a Rocky 2, a quarter-scale statue with Butkus the dog, which was awesome. I recently had a look at that in my buddy's collection, Marius Rittmeyer, when I did a video on his collection. Feel free to go back and check that out. He has a bunch of Rocky stuff, and they did a great job, Blitzway, with that. But now they've just released an image of their Rocky 1 quarter scale. I believe that this is the next Rocky project. I wasn't expecting them to do another Rocky like this. And as you can see, it's quite similar to the Rocky 2 version with some small differences. But I actually like the look of this one better. This is the 1976 classic Rocky from the first movie, which I think is the best one. And obviously you've got the people, because people are people, complaining, oh, it's too similar to the last one you did. It looks the same, just Rocky in his clothes and a dog. I want to see Rocky half naked with his boxing gloves. There are statues of that. But there aren't any really Rocky statues that I know of anyway, where he's in his Rocky 1 gear with that cut above his eye he got from Spider Rico, holding his little black rubber ball, his infamous rubber ball that he bounces as he's walking along on the street there. This is kind of how I want to see him. And then Butkus doesn't have that sweater on, and I like the fact that Butkus is just kind of sat at his feet rather than stood there. I think the pose on that is better. I think the pose on Rocky is better with this. It's kind of more casual rather than that Superman hands on the hips thing, which I don't actually recall Rocky ever being in that pose. Don't get me wrong, I do love the old Blitzway one, the Rocky 2, but I think this is a bit more my taste. And I'm very, very excited about it. This will be a day one pre-order for me. There's no way I'm missing out on this one. Now this was just a quick Facebook reveal from Blitzway on their Facebook page there, so they just said to be determined on price and release and all the rest of it. They're just kind of teasing this is what they're going for. So I don't have any other details other than this concept, this original picture that they've sent. So sorry about that. But speaking of Blitzway, just as a side note, these guys are on fire. They've got some great projects on the go right now. Like they've got this Tony Montana from Scarface, and then they've got this Tom Hardy from Legend here. Those are going to be quarter scale mixed media as well. And as you can see, these likenesses are unbelievable. Yeah, Blitzway are probably the best to do it in my opinion. You get some people that are going to disagree. I don't care. I really think Blitzway are at the top of the food chain when it comes to likenesses. Yeah, so this is great. Like I'm very excited. There's going to be another Rocky piece from Blitzway. I missed out on the first one, unfortunately. When I say the first one, I mean the Rocky 2 one. But I'm almost glad I didn't buy that now because I do prefer the look of this new one. So I shall be getting that. So guys, what do you think? Feel free to comment below. What do you think of this new piece from Blitzway? Are you excited? Will you be getting it? Also guys, as usual, if you like this kind of content, hit that like button. It really helps out the channel. And if you're not subscribed already, please consider subscribing so you don't miss out on any future content. And with that said, I will catch you in the next video.